Hey guys, Ted Bogert here. Welcome back to Heroes Always Welcome. This is one of my favorite series we do. We focus on veterans and the amazing things that veterans do in our community. We also want to help our veterans who are transitioning out of military service back into civilian life and give them some inspiration. And one of those inspirations is my old friend. He's not old, but we've known each other a long time. The one and only George Freelove is here. We're going to talk about VAREP, which is Veterans Association of Real Estate Professionals, and their upcoming event, which is tomorrow night. It is Stop, Drop, and Push. Welcome back, George. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Ted. Thanks a lot for having me on.
I'm excited to have you on anytime. You'll come. I love this event. I love everything that VAREP stands for. But before we jump into that, let's give the audience a little bit of background on you. Tell us a little bit about George, about your service, and what you're doing now.
Obviously, I'm a real estate agent with Keller Williams Realty here in the Central Florida market. Been in real estate virtually all my life. Was a home builder for about 40 years and been with Keller about 14. But I served in the military, back in the 60s. When they were drafting people, I joined the Marine Corps because my dad was in the Marines and I didn't want to be in the Army, and I thought I could walk farther than I could swim. So I joined the Marine Corps actually in 1965. Was in for 3 years, 1 year in Vietnam from 1967 to 1968. And then, when I got into the general real estate practice, actually about 14 years ago now, I was approached to start a chapter for VAREP, which is, as Ted said, Veterans Association of Real Estate Professionals, probably about 8 years ago now. We're a 501c3 out of California, and we advocate for veterans' rights, primarily in housing, because it's really amazing how many veterans do not use their VA benefits.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah. I mean, they can literally buy a house with no money down. You got closing costs, but there is no down payment versus an FHA or a conventional loan. We also do a lot of lobbying on Capitol Hill for veterans' rights, but the Stop, Drop, and Push is kind of different in that we're working for those who are in crisis,
which they are. There's a lot.
Yeah, I mean it's a scenario where the PTSD, those people that have issues. So what we do is once a year we have our Stop, Drop, and Push. For those that don't know, 22 veterans commit suicide every day, 365 days a year. So a few years ago we came up with this concept of doing 22 push-ups, and so this is, I think, our third year. We kind of got the pandemic kind of set us back a year. But our event this year is at Fredster's up in Maitland. And
what's it called? Fredster's?
It's called Fredster's, Fredesters. It's right at the corner of Fennell, Fennell, and Keller Road, right in Maitland. So it's kind of a really neat place. And so we've kind of taken it over Tuesday, which is, tomorrow night. It's $22. You can do push-ups or not. I know I'll challenge Ted to do push-ups.
I think we could sell tickets for that, George.
That ought to be interesting. But anyway, it's a fundraiser. So, I mean, we have camps around the country, where a veteran is in crisis. They're having, sociability issues. They really are in a place that is not good. So, they can apply. The money we raise goes, to support those camps around the country. So it's tomorrow night from 6 to 9. You don't have to.
What can people expect when let's say they pay, they come? What can they expect? Obviously, we'd love for you to do 22 push-ups or whatever your version of 22. But what else is going on? Is there networking? Is there education?
Well, there'll be all of that. There'll be some really good networking opportunities. There'll be some really good educational benefits of what VAREP does nationally. and there'll be some really good auction and raffle items. We've been collecting some pretty good stuff, so you'll be able to bid on some really good golfing and some fishing trips and boat trips and some jewelry and all that kind of good stuff. So there's something there for everybody to spend their money on.
So tell me about VAREP really quick and about the event. Do you have to be a veteran to be part of VAREP, and do you have to be a veteran to attend the event?
Oh, absolutely not. Probably the majority of our membership is what we call patriots, those people, that have not served in the actual military, but probably everybody knows their father, brother, aunt, uncle, niece, nephew, someone in their family has served in the military in the past or now. So no, anybody is welcome. I mean, if you're interested in the patriotism and helping veterans, and actually just anyone in general, improve their life, it's a good event to come to.
Agreed. Heather Hurry said, George Freelove is the best. Hey, gentlemen. Hey, Heather. Thanks for popping on. George Freelove is the best. You give back so much, George. What is it about VAREP for you? Obviously, you're a veteran, so you have a heart for veterans. But what is it about the organization? Is it because it combines your favorite thing, real estate professionals, and there's a give back? What do you love most?
Well, I think really what I love most is what we stand for and what we're trying to do. We have two bills. I started it, and I was president for years, and we have a new president, Ernie Plaza, which is great. And I'm the congressional delegation. I work in governmental affairs. We've got two bills in Congress right now. What most people don't understand is that when you make a loan application, there's a column to compare an FHA loan to a conventional, but there's no column for a VA loan. And it, believe it or not, takes an act of Congress to get it done. So even though, seriously. So even though we deal strictly, it's called real estate professionals, we do, an awful lot of things behind the scenes. We donate homes across the country. I think we've donated 4 or 5 homes this year. I think 3 years ago, we basically gave keys to a needy female veteran free of charge. She got a really nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, with no mortgage. So, we give away, probably 4 of those or 5 a year all over the United States. And we just, it's not, we help more than veterans, although our intent is to help veterans. We're really there, to help those people that, want to improve their lives.
Agreed. I just love everything about the organization. I love veterans, and we love it here. Heroes always welcome. I think it's just so important to get the message out. VA, a lot of veterans, like you said, George, don't know about their benefits. They also don't know the different ways they can use their benefits. It's not a one and done. There's so many different things that I think misinformation out there. So veteran housing and accessibility to it is just so important. And VAREP, Veterans Association of Real Estate Professionals, does so much in every community. And we are super active here in the Central Florida area with Ernie Plaza and George leading the charge, among other amazing people at VAREP. So to learn more about VAREP, you can go to varep.net. But for the event tomorrow night, we'd love for you to register. We will not force you. George will not call you out to do 22 push-ups unless you get ornery, and then maybe he might do that. But you can go to varep.net/STP for Stop, Drop, and Push Central Florida. And that is the website for you guys to register. Get out and support. This is a great, fun, educational way for you to support our veterans community and get the word out about veteran programs and services and people who really do care about vets. George, what's the best way that they can reach you if they've got a real estate question or want to talk more about VAREP?
The best way to reach me is my cell number, which is 407-408-5167. Again, 407-408-5167. You can text me, call me, or email me at GeorgeGLF929. That's George Lester Freelove 929 at gmail.com.
I love it. George, always a pleasure to have you on. You all please get involved in VAREP. Donate. It's a 501c3. Get involved. Go to the event, network, learn more about what VAREP is doing in our community and all these amazing veterans and other human beings that want to give back and make the most of the veteran benefits and get the awareness out there. It's tomorrow night at Fredster's from 6 to 9. Again, you don't have to do a push-up, but we'd love to see you there and we'd love to get you involved. George, what a blessing. Thank you so much for all you do in our community, my friend.
Well, Ted, thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Practice your push-ups, man. Practice.
New phone, who dis, George? All right, we'll see you guys later. Thank you so much, everybody. VAREP.net/SDP Central Florida. Bye, guys.
Thanks a lot.